Whether you're a business owner or not a business owner, prioritizing giving back to the community is a massive win for you personally and your organization, your family. Anything that has to do with service and giving back to the community is a big win. It's an asset for you. And I think when I think about giving and I think about prioritizing service, it's kind of the only way to do it, because whether you believe it or not, there's many people that have been a part of your journey, that have given you words of encouragement, that have given you advice, wisdom, guidance, that have swept in during tough times. I don't care how bad your life has been. I've had a pretty, rough life as far as being raised and growing up. But what I realized is you're never at a deficit when you are giving. Matter of fact, whenever you are at a place where you're your most empty, you should probably be willing to give the most offering. See, giving reaches the heart in ways that a lot of things cannot. And so understanding how life-giving it is for you to be giving. Receiving's great, but giving trumps receiving, whether you believe it or not. And so people that are in need, there's so many different communities in need, so many different things that you could be a part of, organizations that you can help, that are doing great things in the community. They're doing great things in this country, great things in this world, and take time to do that. I remember going to go serve at a non-for-profit called For the Greater Hood that some friends of ours own and oversee. And it's about giving back to homeless people and giving them dignity and giving them clothes and a buying experience. It's a free buying experience where they come in, but they get to shop for the clothes like they're on the shelf, and they get to try on shoes, and all of the stuff's free. But it was so amazing having done it with my family, having my daughter, sing, these carols. It was around Christmas, and she was singing carols, and she was very animated in how she was singing it. And as the people were coming in, there were a bunch of kids singing. And then, to see my wife just dive into the children's section and be willing and ready to kind of read books to some of the kids that were coming. And my son, who was serving alongside me, was helping pick sizes for jeans and shirts and pants for people that would come by, and we were looking for their sizes. So whether they were 32-30 or 34-32 or large or an extra large. It was really cool, because we were keeping inventory as though we were running a store. And so my son started to realize what we had in inventory, and he would say, I don't know, I have that size, it's right over here, or we just ran out of that. And my son is 10 years old. So, whether we were, there's a lot of things that took place there. I'm with my family, they're getting value in serving. My kids are getting value in serving, seeing what giving back to the community looks like. I'm getting value by watching my kids serving with my family. We're giving value by the people that are coming in to be served and people that we're praying for. And I don't know if there's a better feeling than that. So we prioritize it. It's not an option, And from a place of service, we basically stack up our life as givers, and we give to give. So it's incredible, but listen, start right where you are. Start right where you are. Everyone wants to be a missionary or go serve the fields, or let me fly out to, there's a problem in Chicago, or there's a problem in, Corpus Christi, Texas, or there's a problem in California. I live in New Jersey. I can start right where I'm at. I can start right in my own house. I can start right in my own house. I can start by serving my wife, serving my kids. I can start by saying, hey, we're going to go into the community today. I have an organization. I can start right in my organization with my team members and my staff. And so we prioritize going out once a month, minimally, to something that's on the calendar, whether it's at a food bank or a food pantry, or whether we are out serving the elder community, or we're out serving the greater community, the earth. We've done, kind of Earth Day type things where we're helping an organization kind of move around, different things on campus. Every single thing that we've done, things that we choose to do, We've given back to Toys for Tots. We've given back, backpacks for back to school programs and back to school drives. Listen, we're just trying to impact the community right where we are. There's nothing magical about what I'm saying. There's nothing, I don't deserve a badge of honor. At the end of the day, we see a need. If it's September, it's back to school. If it's August, it's back to school. It makes sense. If it's Christmas, there's probably a toy drive that needs to be done. It's Thanksgiving, there's probably a food bank that needs some. Does that make sense? It's not overcomplicated. My staff, when we go out, they get the same feeling that my kids got. Giving back makes everyone feel better, makes everyone feel more accomplished. So it also brings a lot of value to what we do in business. Because if we can lead doing service by serving, then it says a lot to what it says. It speaks to the core values of what we now want to do with our clients, and what we now want to do with our business partners, and what we now want to do with our vendors, and what we now want to do with our independent contractors. There's so many facets of business that deals with humans. And so we're always trying to make humans feel better. We're not perfect, but you can start right where you're at. So I hope that some of the things that I said give a little inspiration, have helped in some capacity to make you think differently or add on to things you're already doing. And if you're doing things way greater, amazing. I'd love to talk to you and see how we can maybe help and jump in with some of the things y'all are doing. We're excited to help. We want to serve. We want to be of service. We want to continue to have impact. We know we can't do everything. We know there's a million causes, and we're not going to impact and put a footprint on every cause, but we're going to do our part. So make sure you subscribe, like, share the content, comment in the comment sections. Just talk to me. I'm open for the dialogue. I want to talk. If there's things you're doing in your community, I'd love to hear about it. If there's things that you got out of this video that can help you and you want to expound upon it or learn more from us, we'd love to help in that capacity as well. Appreciate your feedback. Thank you for being part of our community.